So hello guys, welcome back to my next video. This is going to be another model showcase of my Black Templars thread there. Sorry guys, it's currently minus fucking 3 in here and it's snowing. So as you can imagine, it's very cold. So let's start with the front of the tank. So the front of the tank is pretty basic and pretty plain, as I wanted detail drawn elsewhere on the vehicle and it follows the rest of my scheme. So plenty of weathering effects and mud effects on the tracks, and lots of scrapes on the front of the tank, as you can see by here. To give it an effect, I've done the headlights in a lit up fashion of ice blue, and I've also painted the windows in a dark angel's green and washed them and highlighted them in dark angel's green. So if we turn to the side, we have my Crusades marking, which is the black and white checkered pattern. Bring that back for a shot. Then on the side of the las cannon, I have the Templar symbol with a couple of details picked out, like the cabling, this skull. Everything on this, or for the sponsons, is magnetized, so I can have it back as a rhino. So if we take that off, as you can see, I've done some like, ow. As you can see, I've done some yellow stripes on the inside of this door, just to give it a bit of colour and attention, so it looks like hazard stripes. Put a big door in. And then if we move the sponson mount, you can then see into the door, which I have painted in whatever grey that's called again. I can never bloody remember. I think it's astronomical grey. And I've picked out some of the button details on the doors. So next thing we'll move to now is the back of the tank. The back of the tank is plain, is as plain as the front. The one tank link has bloody come off again by here, which is somewhere in by here, so I can't find it. But I'll try and get it out another time, but you don't really notice it when you look at it above. So I'm going to try and sort that out later date. Lots more weathering with mud effects around it and scratches along the fenders, with some weathering effects on these like teeth on the door. And the door is also painted as well. Then move around to the other side. This side's exactly the same, with the Black Templar symbol, paint up skull with some details on it. And this is also magnetized. The kind of gloves on at the minute, so this is a bit difficult to do. With also the doors on painted on the inside by here, so I can turn this back into a rhino if I wanted to. So I think the next thing we'll look at now is the top of the vehicle. So if I remove the turret for a second and place the vehicle aside like that. So I've done plenty of wearing on this. I've done loads of rust effects by here on this grille and this vent by here. I've put this towing cable on, painted that brown and washed it brown, and dry brushed over it with a brown, and bits of paint chip effects all around the higher raised edges to give it that weathered in dirty look to the tank. So if we take this off now, you should be able to now see inside, like so. In the see, I've painted up the interior. I'm going to try and do so. I've painted up the console with scorpion green, washed it and done some like mark effects on it. Painted a couple of the buttons, done the bolter, and I've painted all astronomical grey. Done a wash around all the recesses and edges to give that 3D appearance, and went over it with a weathering by dabbing with a sponge black from Vallejo to give it that paint chip weathered effect on the inside. So to the final part of the vehicle now, the turret. So let's begin at the front. So on the guns, I weathered them and I just picked out the two skulls on the front of the gun, picked out the, oh, I can't see on camera, picked out this targeting array by here with scorpion green. Move to the side. I painted up this ammo box by here with a skull with some bolt gun metal trim and weather effects, and this camo netting top by here with Castellan green, I think it is. I can't remember. Then on the side, I made some another camo netting by here by drying up some wet wipe and rolling it up and tying it together to make a tarp. And I put like an ammo rucksack thing on the side by here, on this side. Then if you go to the top, more weather effects with some rust effects around the vents. The ammo boxes were painted in a gunmetal, washed black. Then I highlighted these ball bits here with a pure metal. And the storm bolter. The storm bolter was painted red, with the details picked up in white, skull white and bleach bone, with more of the viewports painted in scorpion green. So let's put this back together. And, well, that's the wrong side. That one goes back in there. So I hope you like this miniature I've just recently painted up, and I hope to have some more ready to show you. So if you like this Space Marine Predator I've just finished painting and you want to see more, please comment, rate and subscribe, and please share this with your friends. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.